Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Right. That's sort of the wrong way, isn't it? Better see. Better way. That way? No, it is that way, isn't it? Yeah, don't matter. Right, everyone. Yeah, WeaponCollector here. Just better tidy some of this crap up. So you can't see that. Forget you can see that. So yeah, I'll just wait for some people to get on. Turn this down. Alex Saint, you right, mate? Paul, you right? Is the camera where it normally is? I think it's a bit further down, isn't it? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah. Keep feeling quite tired lately, but I seem to be all right today. So that's why I don't know if you come on the Twitch stream. I think you've just joined Twitch, haven't you? Followed me on Twitch. Someone did anyway. I keep being too tired to do it in the evening lately. I think it's because I've got slight fucking sleep apnea back. But that just means I need to lose a bit of weight. And then that'll piss off, and then I'll be back on regularly in the evenings. Right, Zed, thank you for the third. Well, you just sent me the third story, didn't you? Sorry I didn't reply. In all honesty, I've not replied to any of them because it's, I know I can just tell you on here. You know what I mean? Mr. Live Era, you right, mate? Good, you right? He said, any good sites to get knives from? Right, the places I get knives from are Henny Haynes, Prepper's Shop, Blades UK. Yeah, and that's it. There's probably shitloads in all honesty. Yeah, nice one, Alex. I should be back on it next week. I should be on it regularly. No, I haven't. In all honesty, Zed, as well, I've been sent about 5 or 6 videos and about 4 or 5 written down stories. I've not actually watched or read any of them yet. I just thought I'd have them as a surprise for myself a couple of days before I do it. I may regret that because I'm going to have to watch and read like 5 stories in one day. But they're not all massively long, are they? Peter Aaron, you're right, mate. Stug, you're right. Rich, you're right. Al Ryan, you're right. Yeah, Zed said no problem. No, you read them all yet. No, but I will do. Al Ryan said nice haircut. Thank you, mate. This is how I like it. That's a lot better, a lot more cleaner, and yeah, I like it like this. I like short hair. Alex Saint said, if you're looking for songs, mate, check out House of the Rising. I do know that song. Thank you for that, though. But yeah, actually, I was going to talk about the songs. Yeah, that was a really good idea. I've had hundreds of songs. I've only got through half of them so far. So if I've not replied to you yet, anyone who's gave me some song ideas, it's because I've not got round to your songs yet. Yeah, there's hundreds. But I have actually already found some good music. Richard said, feeling better today. I am, thank you, Rich. Yeah, I reckon I've got sleep apnea again. Mildly. I keep having a sore throat for no reason. Weird mood swings where I'm perfectly happy that I'm really fucking angry. And randomly getting tired for no reason. And quite a lot of that is symptoms for sleep apnea. And I have put on weight. So I think I just need to lose weight and then it'll go. I reckon that's what it is, Rich. Oliver, you right, mate? He said, real life scariest experience was wandering into John Lewis, looking at the prices. Al Ryan said, I listed a bit of songs. Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah, if I've not, I'll tell you how you'll know whether I've listened to the songs or not, because I'll heart your comment and I'll reply. So if I haven't done that, it means I haven't got around to yours yet. Zed said, not massively long. Well, that depends on what you call massively long. Well, I mean, like a book. They're good stories. Like they're good story lengths. You know what I mean? But yeah. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, in all honesty, I think the only ones I've watched are Pistol Crossbow fans, because he was the first one to send them. So I listened to those because I was on YouTube at the time and I just watched them like a video. All of the rest, Liam sent one in. I've not read his yet. Bob, you right, Bob? Good to see you on, mate. How are you? Zed said, did you guess which horror story and film that song was based on? Which one, Zed? I can't remember now. Liam, weapons off, you right, mate? You right, Liam? Alex said, I need to lose some weight. Went for 2 hours on the bike, came back and ate a bar of chocolate and a cup of Fanta. Well, there you go. Sheep Strangler, you right, mate? Peter said, I found Blue Moon on YouTube. Ouch, just ouch. I have got Blue Moon. Alex said, but in defense, I've been out every day for at least 2 hours. Do you know what, Dad? I'll have to re-listen to them because yours was the first ones out of all of them I listened to, and then I listened to about 300 songs after that. Um, I was listening to that music for at least 4 hours, so a lot of it's all of a blur now. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Zed, I'll re-listen later to yours. Peach, right, mate? Liam said to Peter Aaron, yeah, wouldn't want to be dogging in those woods. Peach said, like the stream. Thank you, mate. Just gonna cut my nail quickly. I've got like a split down the middle of my nail. I'll still be here. Just have to let it go on the floor for now. Zed said, did you find some new stuff? I did actually, Zed. Yes, I did. Yeah, it worked perfectly. As I say, I've still got loads to go. I've probably still got another 200, 300 songs to go, maybe more. But, yeah, definitely. I added quite a few songs. I must have added about 20 songs to my playlist. And through those songs in the recommendations, I found some more. So, yeah, it has worked. I have actually found some. I found some old music I forgot existed, which is also what I want to do. And I have found some brand new stuff. I'll be honest, there's quite a lot of music in there that isn't my taste, but I knew that would be the case because we don't all have the same taste in music. But it's quite interesting seeing what people do like. Yeah, and I found some really fucking good stuff actually. Alex Saint said, Mike, just looking at getting a Fairburn Sykes, do you know what the prices are for an original? A lot, I'd imagine, in hundreds probably. And all, I'm not really sure, though. Someone else might know. Richard said, going to get a table built for the belt grinder. I fixed the spring tension issue. Then I can stock remove one of those weed slashes into a sword. Nice one, Rich. I watched your video about that today, actually, but I didn't comment. Yeah, because you've shown the spring, right? I think I was doing something I didn't have the volume on, but I watched the video without the volume on. I'll have to watch it again. Ghost Jesus, he said, I did 9/11 once, or was it twice? I don't know what you mean by that. Lewis, you right, mate? He said, are my eyes perceiving me, or is that a crossbow bayonet on the thumbnail? Yes, it is. You notice that there's two now? I'll show you in a minute. NTK94, Stu, you right, mate? Stug said, watch any movies recently? Yes, I have. Watched quite a few. I'll get that in a second, Lewis. I'm going to make as many as I can next week, and then I'll have them up for sale if anyone wants them. So, yeah, that's the original one. This is what the ones that are going to look like that will be for sale if people want them. I'll tell you about the films in a minute. I'm going to do different blade designs as well, so people can actually pick what they want. So if you don't like this style of blade, you can pick a different one if you want. I should have took the bloody thing off for this. So that is modelled off an AKM bayonet, but I put it the right way up, if you know what I mean, because normally the blade would be the other way around, but I thought people might prefer it like that, because these aren't sharp anyway, so you're never going to use it like a knife. It's pointed though, and it will definitely penetrate things. I'll do some tests on that to show people. But yeah, I'm going to do different ones. So it's all metal construction. I can do them blued, sprayed. Yeah, quite nice, isn't it? Riveted, so it's really solid. Yeah. And you can still get on there a bayonet with 4 bolts in and the handle. And you've got about, I think it's about 4 inches protruding. Yeah, definitely solid. I am a Spartan, you right, mate? Yeah, Alex Saint, yeah, follow Rich. Alex Saint said, don't get a gun out of YouTube, we'll see that. Yeah, I'll be alright, I reckon, hopefully. Flazzy said, first time watching your stream, came in from Weapons. I've seen you on there, you right, mate? Pete said, nice. Looks like a real one. Thank you. Yeah, it looks quite good, doesn't it? piece. I did the blade sort of upside down, but I did that deliberately because I thought it looked better. Ghost Jesus said you should make longer bayonet for it. Yeah, the only thing is I think it'd be a bit pointless. You don't really want anything too long on these. It would start messing around with the strength of it. I kept it short deliberately for strength reasons, really. You know, you don't need a long thing on that. Zed said, you know Jeepers Creepers filmed. I found out what Jeepers Creepers really stood for. What's that then? Zed. Rich said, nice work, Mike. Take my hat off. Well, thank you, Rich. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, it's good. It's good little short bayonet. They don't need to be long. You know, if you look at the AKM bayonet, that's only about an inch longer. But it would start messing up. It would start messing around. It would make it too front heavy because that's adding a bit of weight anyway. It would start affecting the integrity of the build and the strength of it. Yeah. But yeah, a nice long one would be good. But Richard said, Mike, you could do a foul bayonet for those. A foul bayonet for those pistol cross. Let me see what that one looks like. I'm going to do a couple, Rich. I'm going to do... Yeah, actually, that's one of the ones I'm going to do something like that. I'll tell you the other models I'm going to do. I ain't got the picture up here, but I'm going to do... So that's the AKM style one. I'm going to do a SA80 style bayonet one. A standard sort of dagger, you know, like the foul bayonet kind of shape. Or the Swiss one. And what was the other one I can do? Maybe, I think there's a K-bar bayonet style. But they'll all be, you know, I can do different styles. Alex Saint said, Mike, you should build a basic dagger. They're piss easy if you have a bit of metal and angle grinder. I'll make some daggers eventually. Peter, I have no idea about the director, the things you learn on these streams. All right. I think I'm missing something here. Doesn't matter. Slingshot said, hi, Mike. Did you get the link I sent you? Yes. Let me look up M17. Yeah, I ain't got the. To be honest, also, if I was going to make a bayonet that size, it's going to cost you £100 to buy it off me. Just looking up these bayonets quickly. Right, nothing came up with that one. Richard said, I might have one, Mike, if you make one. Oh, yes. Which one, Rich? Yeah, I'll look up the foul. Send me a message saying make a foul bayonet style one, and I'll do it. I can do any blade shapes. The rest of the handle and the bit to hold it on is all going to be exactly the same. So that bit's going to be exactly the same. The handle potentially, if you wanted to, you could cut it and have just one holder on, but I think it's better with two. It's a lot more solid, but you could just have one if you wanted to. You'd be able to fit more stuff on then. Zed said, back in the 30s, people would say Jeepers Creepers instead of Jesus Christ. I did not know that. Oh, that's interesting, Zed. Yeah, sort of makes sense, though, yeah. Liam said, it's been Sod's Law every day I tried to film it. Oh, what your boot EDC video? Jim said, even in all, I just got told to finish my shift early, get COVID test. My landlady's daughter has a cold. Starbucks won't let me in to fix their machines as a consequence. Nah, fuck's sake, Jim. Well, I hope you're all right. Hopefully it's just a cold and that. Yeah, I know quite a few people who are getting it. Not getting it, but getting they've been around someone who's might have had it. Jamie, you right, mate? 9 weeks been all right. It's just I keep being quite tired in the evening, so I haven't done fuck all really. I don't think I've done a video all week, have I? Jim said no one here has COVID. Yeah, hello allotment. Yeah, exactly. In a foul one, all right, Rich, nice one. Yeah, I think looking at that, yeah, that's pretty much. I'll tell you. Tell me if it's anything like this one, if this is what you sort of mean. So if it'll tell me. No, I ain't got the fucking name. It's all right, but yeah, I'm going to do a sort of like a dagger style one. Yeah. So it'd be more like your traditional. I'll tell you what, Rich. Send me a picture. Send me a picture just so I can definitely know what you mean. Because when I look up foul bayonet, I'm finding other things now. Yeah, I'm seeing two different kinds. Yeah, so send me a picture, Rich, because I don't want to get that wrong. Although I think people will have it anyway. Yeah, we don't have to talk about COVID. You know that. It's just Jim was mentioning it because he can't get to work now. Pete said Jeepers Creepers films with gas though. I know a lot of people who don't like them. I thought they were all right. I think the first one's okay. Second one, not really. No, it's a bit shit. And then the third one, I've never watched. Your group, Infinite. I hope your arm's all right. He broke his arm a while ago. Alex Sanchez, I feel bad for people who work in London at the bars and cinema. They haven't had it. Yeah, I know. Haven't had work for months. Nightmare. Slingshot said, I found out what type of blade my knife is. It's an early American blade known as an Arkansas toothpick. Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, I know the old Arkansas toothpick. Liam said there are a few foul bayonet variants, but most are traditional dagger ones. That's what was happening, Liam. I was looking and I saw one that looked similar to this and then a dagger one. But yeah, a traditional dagger style bayonet 100% is going to be on there. Cheers, Rich. Yeah, send me a picture. Liam said, would be great if you could do a chunky screwdriver style bayonet. I'll have to look into that. That'd actually probably be quite easy. That'd probably be the easiest one of all. I don't know, though. The Alchemist, you right, mate? Good to see you on. Yes, everyone liking the stream, by the way. And BB, hello. Liam said over 90 countries use FAL, so no surprise there are loads of different bayonets. Yeah, when I was looking, not essentially, but you know, the first ones I would find is the dagger ones, and then I was seeing other ones and other ones. I was thinking, oh shit, you know, yeah, I don't want to say yeah, but weirdly enough, both of those I could do. Yeah, if anyone wants one, tell me seriously, and I'll make you one. Atro, you right? Seeing such an awesome Zed looks like our version of the Dirk or Stiletto. Richard said, Mike, you know those impact hammer and drill hands? They might work for bayonets. If anyone wanted just a spike. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes, Rich. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Actually, that would, wouldn't it? Yeah. Good idea there. Liam said these kind of spike bayonets, Mike, that the SKS had, for example. I know what you mean, yeah. I was just wondering, have they got like a triangle shaped blade or anything or something, or like a fluted? They got a fluted blade, but I don't suppose they could just be, you know, round with the flat top. German said, show your crossbow. What, this one? So there's my setup. So I've got a quiver. You can still get a quiver on these, by the way, but you can only get 4 bolts in it because the way you have to have this right back. But if you want a handle on, you can still get a handle, a bayonet, and a quiver with 4 bolts in if you want to. Yeah. You don't have to have the handle on, but I like the handle on, and I like the quiver on, and I like the bayonet on. Stock extender, and then the sling. Liam said basically just a 3 or 4 edge spike. Oh no, so I get you now, yeah. Alex said, heard the scammers are going for old people's houses and pretending to be NHS to get a couple of quid. Yeah, it's scummy. Carl, you right, mate? He said, sorted my supernatural film, mate. Got the last to film me, so I'll send it Sunday, mate. Oh, nice one. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate that. Yeah, upload it unlisted and then send me the link. But make sure it's unlisted because otherwise it never works if people do it private. Unlisted, no one will see it anyway, apart from me. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate that. Yeah, it should be good. I'm looking forward to that because it should be a good video. You know, my thing should be good with all the stuff in. I'm really behind on the comments here. Liam said, yeah, the Enfield spike bounce are round and got thinner. Banned because of being inhumane. Jim said, have you been sent many spooky stories, Mike? I've got about 5 or 6 videos, Jim. So that's probably an hour's worth of footage at least. And maybe 5 or 6 written down ones. So yeah, it should be. At the minute, I've got enough, but I want more. Yeah. And cheers, Jim, for joining in as well. Iron Man said, Mike, you saucy. You saucy got to love you. Liam said, but a giant Bowie on the end is okay. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, thank you for anyone giving me compliments for the bayonet. I'm very happy with them, and I'll do more, and then I'll show you them all. The bolts are coming along, and the quivers are as well. Your group said the most scary experience I've had is when I have no idea. Shot said, Liam, have you ever seen an Arkansas toothpick? Carl said, yeah, mate, no worries. Yeah, thank you, Carl. I look forward to that. Josh, you right, mate? Oh, cruciform bayonet. All right. Yeah, it should be good, Jim. Yeah, Jim said, looking forward to it. Yeah, there's 5 or 6 videos, about 10 minutes each, roundabout. So that's an hour's worth of footage. Hopefully, the whole video should be at least 2 hours long with a live chat. It'll be live. Should be decent. Iron Man said, Mike, sing Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, and eat baked beans. How much you paying? Yeah. Right. Alex Saint said, if only I had £1 million, I'd make the best collection. So would I. Your group said a knife for 2 weeks. Oh, the most scary experience. A knife for 2 weeks. I don't know. But yeah, if anyone wants bayonets, they'll be coming soon. I don't know the price yet. I'm going to have to work it out because I'm going to have to work out the price of materials first. And then, because I'm not a piss taker. I'm not one of these people who sells shit for so much because I'm the only one who does it. You'll get these at a proper decent price. No fucker else will do. I'll tell you that. Yeah. It's all metal construction, riveted in. The back is filled with. Well, it's filled. I don't know what yours will be filled with, but this one's filled with hot glue. Hot glue gun. That's completely filled with that, so there's no movement in the blade. My man said £5 in 1p card. That'd do. Sheep Strangler said, does it take long for you to make them? That took me today using no power tools at all. Well, apart from I did a little bit of sanding with a belt grinder. I made that whole thing today. Well, and a drill saying that, but I didn't use an angle grinder to cut any of the metal. So today that took me around about 2.5 hours using a hacksaw to do all the cutting. To be honest, sometimes it's easier just to do it with a hacksaw because it's less fucking about. I haven't got to get, masks on and all that. 2.5 hours. Sheepstrang said, I've read that. Alex Saint said, heard you can make a crossbow with a coat hanger. You probably could. It wouldn't be very strong, though. Richard said, finally joined one of the blacksmithing Facebook groups. Want the quality of my work improves, I'll join some of the HEMA group. See if I can sell some stuff finally. That'd be a good idea, Rich, I think. I think you should do that. We should do some proper decent stuff as well. Sorry, I got itchy nose again, like usual. Krylon, right, mate? He said, did I miss what music you like, or is that? Yeah, that's coming up. That's not come up yet. He said, or is that an upcoming video? I've still got about 200 songs to listen to, but I have found some stuff. Zed said, it does look good. How about working out one for a full-size crossbow? I'd have to look into that, Zed. It's slightly more difficult with those, because weirdly enough, these little pistol ones, they're perfectly set up for it. I'll look into a full-size crossbow. Yeah, it's where to mount it and how to mount it, because you'd have to start with this. I just give you the you buy the bayonet, put it on, done. The problem with the rifle, full-size crossbow, you'd probably have to start attaching weaver rounds and shit yourself. I'll look into it though. If it's economical, that's why there's quite a lot of things that I don't do purely because I know you lot would have to go doing work into it. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Actually, Liam's just reminded me. It's the foot stirrup issue. because of using the foot stirrup. That's the other reason I've never done it, because I have actually looked into that. Now you say that, yeah, the foot stirrup's in the way. Completely forgot about that, Liam. That's actually why I've never done it. Tactical said sneaks in, bends the bayonet to see if it's quality. There you go. Oh, it's still solid. You're right, Tactical. Jeremiah Shine said, my scary story is turning into a novel. So someone poked me with a puko. You're right, mate. Slingshot said, I have inspired Mike to make an Arkansas toothpick. That's coming, that'll come. Alex Saint said, put a toothbrush on the AK and fire it, and you have a good toothbrush. Liam said, I guess it could go on the stirrup and thrust into the ground. Yeah, that's partly why I never made one in the end, because it would have to be on the stirrup, as you say. Probably wouldn't be very strong, because it'd be only as strong as the stirrup. But pretty sure now you've said that, that's why I never done it. I've looked into it, because I've always thought they'd be better off on a rifle crossbow, a full-size crossbow. But I think it would be a lot of bother. You'd probably have to do a folding one, and by the time you've got to start doing folding bayonets and shit, that's a lot of work. That's when you have to start selling things for like 50 quid and shit, and then people don't want it. Alex Saint said, Mike, have you made a tactical shovel yet? No, I haven't. Is that an alternative account for Slingshot Warrior? I didn't know. Carl said the SA-80 army bayonet always seemed to look cheap metal, but did a good job. But always wondered if it would take some extreme testing. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Funny thing is, Carl, I'm going to do an SA-80 one for these. I'm going to do one of these in the style of an SA-80 bayonet. I like the look of them, but as you say, yeah, I reckon I'll do an SA-80 style one. If you noticed, I've even done the fucking hole for the wire cutter on this one. But yeah, I'm going to do an SA-80 one, I reckon. Tactical said to Richard, yeah, mate, cheers, just bored of lockdown now. I am, to be honest. And it's going to get worse again. Liam said to Carl, apparently the plastic handle on those cause the issues. Slingshot said, I wish I could send you something, Mike. You might be able to Slingshot. You'll have to look into it. I don't mind receiving packages. It all depends what it was. You know what I mean? But it might cost you. Oh, yeah, I missed that, yeah. Liam said, I imagine with the low weight ones, the stirrup would come off. The bayonet could attach the stirrup. Well, that potentially could work. But yeah, that's the difference with these. There's so much. They're like perfect for it. It's like they're made for a bayonet. They've even got the bit for the fucking, the barrel fucking lug, whatever. Yeah, it's like perfect for it. But yeah, if it would be easy to do, I'll look into a rifle, full-size crossbow one. But I'm pretty sure I had a look once, and I decided it would be too much bother, and you lot would have to start modding your crossbows, and that's the down. As soon as you have to start doing that, people aren't interested. People just want to get something, bolt it on, and be done with it. Alex Saint said, Mike, you should make a butcher bayonet. Google it. Right, I shall have a look. Oh, yes, I've seen them, yeah. Yeah, I quite like that. BB said, do you think to go into ancient arms auctions in the future? Do I think I will? I don't know. There was some round here I might. My problem is I don't drive, so I can't really get anywhere a lot of times. Carl said the SLR bayonet was bob on. I'll look into that one as well. I'm going to do a few models of these, Carl. Things up said because the knives are cheap. Liam said that's the German style one. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Liam. Yeah, the sword. Yeah, the Enfield sword bayonet type one. Yeah, that's it. But it's got a slight curve. It almost comes down and back up. Alex Saint said, Mike, you need to sell your items at car boots. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know if I'll be allowed to. I can. Most of this stuff. These bayonets, I'll sell as soon as I make them. Bob said, Mike, have you thought about making a Filipino bolo? Yes, I have actually, Bob, and I'm looking into if I can find stuff, because my issue is trying to find something the right shape first. But actually, that I reckon, yeah, a standard machete would do that, wouldn't it? I'll have to look into that one, Bob. But there's loads of stuff I want to do. Carl said SA80 was fine, was fine bayonet with sandbag, fighting with sandbag. So I butchered that. D2, you right, mate? How are you? Slingshot said I would send you some American collector knives and some big knives. Thank you, Slingshot. I'll tell you, the only downside would probably be the postage. Liam said, saying that the SLR bayonet, you can tell the difference of that was influenced by the 1907. It's just a regular bayonet length, not a sword, short sword. Handle, guard, and blade are all the same profile. Ah, nice. Tactical said, evening everyone that's just joined. Hope you're all well. Alex said, heard the UK is looking into disbanding its tanks. I have no idea. Peter said, new COVID rules are coming in. No more than 6 people wearing bubbles on their heads in a group. Group up a tree unless you live near a river, in which case you can have 12 except on Tuesdays or something. That's exactly what I heard. BB said, is your room fit to your collection? I don't know what you mean, mate. It's fit for a collection. Slingshot said, what's your new project? I don't know. I'm not going to film the making of the bayonets because that's going to be my little secret. You know, if I'm selling stuff, I'm not going to show you how to make it. Although it's not difficult. I don't know, Slingshot, in all honesty, because I've not got any blades at the minute. I've got nothing ready to go. So I don't know. I was going to make a shield, but I may have used a bit of the wood to that. So I don't know if the bit of wood I've got is big enough now. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, you know what? In all honesty, Slingshot, I've not got anything 100% planned at the minute. I want to make that giant 18-inch bladed Bowie knife, but I need to get that. Won't happen till the end of the month. Freddie, you right, mate? Alex said, Mike, you should do a room tour. I'll do a room tour, not a house tour. There's not a lot to see in my house. That'd be interesting. Maybe room tour one day. Yeah, when I put the other board up, I will, because there'll be another board you won't see. Oliver said, not only are we losing tanks, we're cutting the army by 7,000. That leaves only 75,000 soldiers. Fucking hell. Lewis said, you're probably going to have companies copying your privacy. Do you know what, Lewis? I'm surprised I haven't, in all honesty. I'm surprised I haven't. Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time they've ripped my fucking stuff off. And the sad thing is, there's not a lot you can do about it, but I just make the most of it while I can. Hopefully, they won't be able to undercut me. that's the only way I get to sell my shit, because I undercut everyone else. I'm not undercut everyone. I just put it the right price. I'm not an extortionate bastard. Carl said to Liam, use both, mate, on a traditionalist. Oh, he's a traditionalist, so SLR is his favourite. Iron Man said, Mike, I want a Cobra R9 adder. As a 5-shot magazine. Have you seen? I have. Yeah, it cost a lot, doesn't it? I think the magazine on its own Iron Man's like 300 quid. Flazzy said you should make a Claymore. Now, I did think about something like that today. Stuart, SAK 94, had said about doing blades, making swords from chainsaw bars. Well, you can get a 6-foot chainsaw bar. So there's a fucking Claymore for you. Slingshot said, how about metal reinforced quarterstaff? Good idea. Maybe Slingshot. I'll look into that. As if I've got the stuff. Freddie said, I watched your room tour from 8 years ago last week. Tried to tell you 10 times last week, but my single said, yeah, do you remember that? Yeah, that was YouTube Cribs. You know MTV Cribs? Yeah, a lot of us did YouTube Cribs. I might do another one. It's not popular now, Cribs, though, is it? But Team Typical. He said, I'll buy all your stuff right now. All right. I'll tell you my PayPal. You tell me how much you want to pay. It's going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 figures though. Carl said, yes, I owned the SMLE when I had my FAC. Nice one, Carl. Alex said, we own the best tank in the world and they call it obsolete. Fred said, a better chainsaw blade as well. Well, I don't know about a 6-foot one. It depends, Freddie. I'll look into it. But, yeah. If I could get 6, or even, it doesn't even need to be 6 foot, but you know what I mean? 5 foot, 4 foot, whatever. Make a big old sword out of that. Tactical said, just don't use brass on the end of the quarterstaff. Yeah, monkey magic. Fuck's sake. I'll definitely be doing a trick. If I make a fucking staff, I'll definitely 100% do a monkey fucking tribute. 100%. Fucking love monkey. Yeah, nice one, Carl. What made you get rid of your FAC? Just money issues, or you don't have to say if you don't want to. Singh said, "Are you going to get that axe, mate? One day. That's on the list, mate." Stacey, you right? Good to see you on. Yes, 100%. I got the whole lot of all the monkey DVDs up there. Yeah, I love that. I was thinking about recently. One of the funny drunken stories I tell was probably influenced by watching Monkey. Actually, the more I think about it, it definitely was. So I never registered that at the time. But I once tried to go into, got really pissed out of our faces and must have been watching Monkey first. Must have been when we used to watch it all the time. Like the second time, when it was first on, I was a little kid. Watching Monkey, decided to go down to the next village and get pissed down this field. When we went down there, there was a load of rugby players playing rugby, being watched as well. And I kept looking at the corner flags, thinking, I'm going to go over and grab that corner flag and use it like a staff. Earlier, I'd hidden in a tunnel, jumped out one of my mates, kicked him in the bollocks and shouted Monkey. But they hated it when I used to watch Monkey. I was probably about 17 at the time. Anyway, I got that corner flag and tried to run into the rugby changing rooms with it and fight them. I didn't fucking win. In fact, I had to go to hospital. Oh, Christ. Right, I'm going to try and catch up now. Good to see you on, Stacey, by the way. Bob said stew with his chainsaw bottle cut. That was good, wasn't it, Bob? Divorce, was it, Carl? Freddie said second hand, I guess. Yeah, second hand chainsaw bar would probably be quite cheap. I'm out a slingshot and building a Spartan shield. Lewis says some forces will try everything they can to trip you up when you get your FAC. Stacey said Matt turned 41 yesterday and he's still hungover. Nice one. Ain't gonna be on tonight then, Stacey. They are telling me he's missed out on a story tonight. I'll tell him happy birthday as well. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, Pigsy was a great character as well. Alex said, did you know the SAS use strobe torches on their gun to disorient the enemy? So for people who use torches are useless. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, strobe torches are amazing. You can't see fuck all with that shining in your face. T2 said, I used to love watching Monkey back in the day. Tactical said, you mad bugger, bet you got a right kicking. And I had a big old fucking graze on the back of my head like that, being rugby tackled onto a load of gravel. Yeah. And my mate got beaten up that he ran off and he had a broken bottle in his pocket. Got chased up the woods and then by a rugby player. You see the rugby player come back down, and then you see my mate come back down about 30 seconds later with black eye. But the rugby player did have a cut leg, so I reckon he cut the bottle at his leg. Yeah, that was a good memory. But the more I think about it, I reckon that fucking Monkey was playing on my head and influenced me into that. Things such as a wooden staff with steel pipe and pre-drilled screw holes, and awesome Spartan shield. There you go. T2 so I used to watch the water muds. That one I've never seen, T2. Never seen the watermark. Carl said, just got my air rifles and crossbows. That's all you need, and they're good enough, isn't it, Carl? Tatchwood, one of the hardest fights I had was a bunch of pissed up rugby players. Never mess with anyone. Cauliflower lugs. Yeah, exactly. Well, you didn't flicking their ears, was you? Yeah, in all honesty, I was pissed, 17, and weighed about 10 stone. I was never going to win. I didn't really, that one, I don't know what I was doing. Just being mental, really. Stacey says, saw a good weapon on The Walking Dead right now. It was a motorbike sprocket on industry. Oh, yeah, that sounds good, actually, Stacey. Yeah, I know what you mean. In fact, I think I've seen something like that. Maybe that's what I've seen. Zed said maybe you should have tried a muck rake instead. Yeah, Matt, talking to Devil, Matt's on. He said, I'm on just about. Yeah, muck rake would have worked. Slingshot said, Carl, have you heard of multi-shot rubber-powered guns? Yeah, I can vaguely remember picking up the fucking like taking the corner flag, because that would have been made of plastic anyway, so I wouldn't have been hurting anyone with it. Going into the fucking changing rooms, and then the next thing I can remember is being spoke to by some police. Even going to the hospital, I can vaguely remember. Rebel Biker said, my girl was late with a period. Oh shit, my pants, fat sake. Well, I don't know what to say. Good luck. Alex Saint said, history time. Did you know Hitler gave German soldiers small doses of crystal meth to make them fearless? No, I did not. Richard, right, mate, so train spotting got me back into air rifles. Good old train spotting. I've got that up there on DVD. Carl said, love playing rugby in the army. Any chance you got to punch an officer? And all your friends after punch. Well, there you go. That's it, innit, Carl? That's it. What did the police say? Oh, I got took to the fucking hospital. They had to check my head. But I don't think I got arrested, as far as I remember. I think they just left it at that. He learnt his lesson. Matt said, we're watching Adrian Mole. Do you remember that? Yes, yeah, I do actually, Matt. Yeah, because sometimes they have the radio plays of that on Radio 4 Extra. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I ever saw the actual TV shows of it though, or whatever. Oh, that's your scary story, is it, Rebel Biker? Yes. Fuck's sake. Slingshot said, tell Carl about the rubber-powered gun you talked about. You could tell him if you want, Slingshot. Carl, there's some very good rubber band gun tutorials online. If you go onto Slingshot Warriors channel, you'll see the link. So I'm getting put off by some of the comments. Alex Saint said, Mike, have you seen Snatch? Yes, I have, mate. I got that on DVD up there. Yeah, I like Snatch. Excellent film. Lewis said, if you think that's crazy, my mum used to be in a gang in Jersey many, many moons ago. Thought it'd be a good idea to bring a six-pack of frozen pies to sling at people. That's say. Frozen pies. Oh, God. Stacey said, I never saw Adrian Mole TV before, just read the books. Yeah, I know of the book, Stacey, and I know that they have it on the radio, but I never, yeah. Alex Saint said, what about Dirty Dozen? I have seen the Dirty Dozen. Pete said, never mess with a woman for frozen pies. Yeah, imagine it. I could just see someone get whacked in the face with frozen pie and breaking their nose. Richard said, didn't some bouncers get put in hospital by three rugby players a few years back? Possibly. I knew I wasn't going to win. Me on my own. I'm 5'4". I don't care though. It was, I don't know what, I just did it. You know what I mean? T2's a tactical. A bunch of rugby lads battered my son last Christmas. Likes to level her. Yeah. Terrible, really. Hopefully they'll get theirs back. Most people do. You know, if you go about doing too much shit, you will get it back. Most people do eventually. So I hit the microphone then. Alex said the toilet scene train spotting made me crack up. They said my sister hit me on the head with a frozen leg of lamb once. Ah, fuck's sake. Karma, that's it, Carl. But it does. Most people, it'll come around to get them in the end. Especially if you do it often, because there's always someone bigger than you and harder than you. Or there's always someone who's prepared to do something you're not. Don't have to be bigger and harder, you know, if they've got a fucking... Not I'm encouraging that, but I'm just saying that's what happens to people. Slingshot said, crazy like a fox, Carl, you can build something like a semi-auto. Yeah, crazy like a fox. I like that saying, actually. Rebel Bike said, also, last time at the range, I had my brown Bess Indian pattern. Almost unusable. Put a ball before the powder. How stupid am I? Fuck's sake. Stacey's not really only 5'4". Yes, I am. Did you think I was taller? You can't think I was shorter. Peter said, always someone with more skill. There you go. Yeah, or skill, yeah. Yes, I really am 5'4". My police record said 5'6". But yeah. Frank said, this week, year 9 boys all lined up a group running into people. Quite funny. All lined up by deputy head, 6'4". Well, funny. He was shouting at them. I think they were shouting themselves. Zed said, I watched that new Robin Hood film the other day. All I can say is that I now know why it's £1 in Poundland already. Fuck's sake. Yeah, is that the one? I don't know. Bought it out recently, didn't they? But yeah, the recent one. It didn't look very good. Thank you, Stacey. I don't look that short. Richard Taser staff. Matt said, I'm only 5'7" in heels, Mike. Yes, take them off your back, Mike. Carl said, love black powder shooting. Not done it for ages. I've never done black powder shooting. Slingshot said he's a dwarven warrior, Stacey. There you go, now you know. Randy said if you're 5'6", you're the same as me. I'm not 5'6", but my police record says I am. But they used to say, oh, that was while I stood in my Doc Martens, it gave me at least an inch. And they used to say, oh yeah, let's just say 5'6". It weren't all bad. Pete said, what did they do to Little John? T2's tactical part, he's not good. Got to have his face removed to do reconstructive surgery. He's my son and I can't let this one go. Fucking hell, teacher. I didn't know it was like that. That's terrible. Yeah, well, I hope something happens about that. Fuck's sake. Yeah, bloody hell. Yeah, sorry to hear that, teacher. That's terrible. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, sorry, I took that lightly because I didn't. Yeah, fucking hell. Said about the Robin Hood thing. Yeah, calling it shit's an insult. Big Ped, you right, mate? What have I missed? Yes, you're right, mate. Yeah, just talking about anything at the minute. I don't know what that name is. Is that Al Ryan? He said that the toil succeeds and who plants reaps. And Stacey says, sorry to hear about you, boy. Yeah, that's terrible, T2. Zed, if you can see Carl's comment, he's got a comment there for you. Matt said, Mike, is Matt same height as you? He's actually slightly shorter than me. So yeah, you think I'm short? I'm taller than one person around here. Everyone in my family's, in my household's taller than me and Malcolm, even my fucking sister and my mum. Carl said, just came on. That's terrible, T2. Hope goes well. Yeah, that's sickening. Lewis said, saw the new Batman being filmed on the way home from work. Oh, nice one. They're doing it over here, are they? I'll be honest with you, my height has never affected anything I've done in my life, though. So, you know, well, the only thing that's ever stopped me doing is getting pornos down from the top shelf. But I'm not too embarrassed to ask for help. It does not bother me to get the shopkeeper to get me that porno down. Come and get it. I don't care. Lewis said his stunt double was stood in front of the clock face of the live building. No, nice one. Carlin said, good on you. It's nice to see. Slingshot said, check out the links on my rubber-powered video car. Ninja Rabbi, all right, mate. Said, do they have airsoft shotguns with the CO2 shells over there? I don't know, mate. Carlin, that was laughing. I don't know. I'd like that if they did. Fred said, just heard the news of someone. There was a beheading in France. I heard something about a knife attack. Yeah. Liam said my uncle was like 6'6" and constantly bangs his head. Well, that's the thing. You can be short, but it don't really affect you much. But sometimes being too tall can be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know. I've got a mate who has to duck under doors and. Exactly, Carl. Yeah, that's it, Carl. He said life's too short to argue. Stacey said, thanks for skipping Matt's comment. I missed that. No, I've gone and read it. I'll read it just to myself. Right, Jake, how are you? I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Good to see you on. Andy saying hello to Liam. Fazzy said he's 6'5", 15, size 15 shoes. It's a nuisance. I bet it is. Yeah. Oh, you reckon you'll be 6'2", 6'3" Freddie? Yeah. Not all my family are short. As I say, my brothers are. My two younger brothers are getting on for 6 foot. My dad was a little bit shorter than that, maybe 5'10", something like that. I don't know. My granddad was, but my nan was something like. She was probably under 5 foot, so that's probably where I get it from. Yeah, my nan was in the 4 foot somethings, so very short. Matt said, Mike, and a 44B brass size. Shopping is a nightmare. Fuck's sake. Lewis said these old Brocock revolvers had contained CO2 ammunition, and they kept getting converted to working revolvers. You know what, Lewis? I fucking love them guns. They would have been the best. I had one, but you obviously got rid of it because that'd be classed as a firearm now, wouldn't it? Yeah. Did you ever have any of them, Lewis? They was well good. They was. Friday Freddy, you right, mate? Yeah, the Brococks was amazing. Pistols. They was like a real working revolver, weren't they? Tactical, never heard of that regiment. The 4th something. Carl said, mates argue. But I would have a point with you. No, I don't think he means you, Slingshot. Oh, 4 foot somethings. Yeah, I think she was, I don't know, she was up to about here on me, so. I'll tell you what, Lewis, you would have loved them, mate. You would have loved them. The whole thing was exactly like a real revolver, and that was really beautiful quality. That was real high-end quality. Fully, works exactly like a real revolver. But yeah, you just pumped up put the cartridge in, pump it up, 6 pumps, I think it was. Take that. Oh, I can't remember how many pumps. Maybe it was 12. But you pump it up, pump the actual cartridge up, take it out, put your pellet in, screw it in, put them in. But it was the quality of the guns. That was fucking excellent. Ted said, I'll have a G&T. I can't drink beer. Granny said, I think I was taller than my mum at 10. Matt said, my sister-in-law 6'3", my brother Philip Hobbs is 5'3". Tactical said I can hear the RSM rolling pins out. So then you got to like a picture Mike exploring the tunnels underneath. I know, and I wouldn't even need to tracking duck, would I? Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good, that one. It's funny I'll chat tonight. Right, John. Jake, what you been doing today? You been up to anything? I might be out tomorrow night, by the way. There's a small chance. To everyone else as well, there's a small chance I may not be on tomorrow. It's my mum's birthday today, actually. And they wanted to do something for her, just our house and like my other brother's house, or both of them actually. The ones that are allowed to actually come round. Wanted to do something for her tomorrow, which means if everyone's round, we may end up drinking in the evening. So yeah, small chance I may not be on tomorrow. So yeah, I'll message you, Jake, if you're about. He's probably not even on now. Missing out. D2 said, Friday, oh yeah, there's gonna be retribution. It's my son. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, T2. I don't blame you, mate. I would be tempted to do some. Well, I shouldn't say on here, but yes, I'd be very, yeah. I actually don't use say on here either, just in case. But yeah, I know you're not going to say 2-2, but yes, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, and I could, I could picture what would be happening. Thank you, everyone, saying happy birthday to my mum. Stacey said, we're thinking of making a spooky video for Halloween. Oh, nice one. Yeah, if you do, let me know. So I'd like to watch that. I am. Yeah, I'll be. There'll be a live. It'll be Halloween evening. There'll be a video on. Thank you, Tita. You know what you were saying about your son? Did you say that happened recently? Because sorry, there was so much stuff going through the thing. You know, I have to read him out so quick. But yeah, I don't know what to say, but that's terrible. But yeah, if I could wish someone, I can't even. I don't know what to say. But yeah. Liam to the happy birthday, your mum. Might stream tomorrow evening. If you're not on then. Oh, nice one, yeah, Liam. Yeah. So just had a thought. Do you still have the music list? I'll have to remove the others. I'll have to remove some of the others I put on there. It's still on the comments, if you know what I mean. It's just what happens is when I click one of the videos, it comes up with the playlist. It happened to a lot of people, actually. There was loads of playlists that people had inadvertently shared, but it was quite good. Things said his birthday's in November and he's going to be 40. Nice one. He's having an 80s themed party. Cheers, Bob. T2 said it was Christmas and the door staff watched it. Did nothing. That's sickening. T2. I hate things like that. That stuff genuinely makes me really angry. I can never watch any, like when you see videos of these kind of things happening, I can't watch them videos because it makes me extremely angry. Well, I hope something happens about it. But I won't say any more than that. John said, Mike, what's your Spotify name? I'm not on there yet. I'm gonna. I may not need to now. Yeah, I may not need to now. Now I've got a load of recommendations. That's what I was gonna do if I couldn't find any music. Slingshot said, if it was 80s, Mike, if it was the 80s, Mike would have a mullet. No, I'd still have it shaved. Fucking mullets. What would you have, Slingshot? Would you have a mullet as well? Hello, John. Matt said, where's that guy? He said, how's the music request going? Have you discovered any good new music you like? I have actually, yeah. There's still loads and loads and loads and loads of songs to go through, like over 200. And I listened to that music for about 4 hours. I did actually find some quite good stuff. So yeah, it's really worth it actually. Hello, John's life. John said, what do you use for listening? YouTube and some earphones. That's it, Carl. Exactly, yeah. Gramophone. So he said, I'm 40 in January. I'm not bothering to have a party then because it's shit time of year. I reckon I'll do something in the summer. I don't blame you, Stacey. That's what I would do if mine was in April. In January. Mine's in April, luckily. I couldn't do nothing for my 40th this year because it was fucking full on corona bollocks, but I don't mind waiting. I spent the fucking money now, though. That was going to be for the party. But yeah, I might do a late one. I might just do one next year or whenever we can, just as like a family party, because not been able to see anyone. Alrain said it's okay if the music is listed on YouTube. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Stug said you're looking like Walter White. Yeah, I suppose I got the goatee. Liam looks a bit more like Walter White, but he ain't got the goatee because he's the sort of same. I'm a sort of rounder Walter White. That full circle song is a right mood killer. Picked up random for that list. It was due south. Oh, nice. Actually, tactical. Nearly all yours I liked. It was just that last one was a bit much. I liked it, but it's a bit. Don't know if I could listen to that drunk. You know what I mean? Smatter. What is the two Johns are having a fight because there's two Johns on. Yes, there can only be one. We have to see what happens now. Who's going to win out of John and John's life? Slingshot said he would have a Phil Collins hair in the 80s. I don't know. I can't remember what he looked like in the 80s. Slingshot, I didn't quite get to yours yet. Or did I? No, I didn't. I don't think I quite got to yours. I listened to a good 3 or 4 hours worth of music. If anyone's left a comment on that video and I haven't liked, hearted, and replied, it's because I haven't got to your comment yet. I'll probably do some more maybe in a couple of days. Peter said Mike would have a Phil Collins, a Phil Oakey haircut. I'm gonna have to look after these up. There you go. John's got a mullet. Andy said, Mike, did you like the Iron Maiden stuff? Did I heart, reply, and comment to you, Andy? If not, I've not got to yours yet. But there are some Iron Maiden songs I do like, yes. But yeah, I can't remember if I got to yours, Andy, or not. If I replied to you, I definitely listened to it. Everyone I've hearted and liked and replied to, I've listened to all your music. If I haven't replied to you, I've not heard it yet. Yeah, it was fucking good. It was a good idea. It was Zed's idea originally, I think. Do I like music? No, I fucking hate it. Joking. Yeah, thank you. I did actually. I'll tell you why I never got to yours. Slingshot. Originally, yours was in my spam folder or whatever. Nice one, Andy. Yeah, I will 100% listen to them when I get around to it, Andy. Yeah. I did like 3 or 4 hours on one day of listening to that stuff. And I did find some really good music. But yeah, I haven't got round to it all. Big Ped, I'm not yours. I ain't got. Did I get round to yours? What bands would I say for you lot to try? I don't know. See, this is the thing. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll try this person. Try this. Go and listen to that and then come back to me. I don't mind you even leaving the stream to listen to that. Matt said, we are both challenged. What? Challenged? I got fucking loads of hair. It's just short. He said, we're both challenged in the term of hair. So you say. But what is the fantasy hair? You could have it. Mine is Michael Bolton. This is my fantasy hair to stay like this forever. Don't have to keep cutting it. Cheeky bastard. Big Pet said, mate, you had The Cure already, and you're playing this. Yes, yeah, I do like The Cure. Listen, I got some spare hair going if anyone wants it. Bastards are back again. T-Bone Snake, you right, mate? And he said, I made a deal with myself not to shave my head until the COVID bullshit has ended. Now I look like a fat snake Plissken. That sounds pretty good, though. T2 said, Freddie, my mate, is up for sentencing today. His brief reckons 3 years, but hopefully he'll be out. He'll be okay. But adjourned. So really hope he gets back on the street. Let's say. Yeah, hopefully he gets out. Gets off with it, T2. Excite. You right, mate? Yeah, not bad. Is everyone liking the stream, by the way? Peter said, Aldous Harding, the barrel. That's one hell of a hat. It's a good, weird song, that, isn't it? I actually like that song, though. It's very weird. But it's a good, interesting, strange song. We like listening to that when we're drunk. Here's my playlist. What else have I got on here recently? But my fucking random any fucking thing. Excite said, tried looking for one of those pump actions. Said, oh, is that you talking to me about that, mate? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're really hard to find now. Carl says, C6 Steve can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'll check that one out. Al Ryan said that song is very weird. It's strange, isn't it? But good, good. Slingshot said, how much cocaine do English girls do? I don't know. Is that a joke? Or that's what they can get hold of. So they said, my teenage daughters like The Cure and the Smiths. That's good, yeah. One even has a record player with Matt's dad's old jukebox records. Yeah, that does our heads in. Yeah, I've said on here, and I like The Cure and the Smiths. I love it when you find out youngsters like that kind of music. John said, I just listened to the barrel. Did you like it? Oh, what the fuck was that? Yes. Yes, strange song, isn't it? Big Ped said, can't beat the Skinheads. The savings are too good. Not to add it for 18 plus years. Oh, what? Yes, Skinhead. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been shaving my own fucking hair since I was about 14. I've never paid for a haircut in my entire life. Rita said, Mike, do you listen to any parody songs? Well, have I got any? I don't know if I've got any in my playlist, but yeah, I don't mind them. Yeah, Smiths are excellent. Lewis said, Grant McDonald, Ram Ranch is blissful on the ears. Comment that on my thing list. Al Ryan said, but nevertheless, a cool song. Yeah, Aldous Harding, The Barrel, very weird song. I'll try and find you another weird one. Yeah, what about this? Shit, where's it gone? Here's another one. I may have spelt some of that wrong. Let me just check that. Oh, swim and sleep. This isn't just the only kind of music I listen to. I'm giving you the weird random ones. But I would say don't recommend me too many songs on here, because I'm never going to see them. If you want to really recommend me some good songs, put them on the video. Because I will 100% listen to them. I can't on here. T2 said, Mike, have you watched the film The Wretched? Shannon put it on, wasn't too bad. T2, I did watch that about 2 days ago. I thought that was really good, actually, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I actually quite enjoyed that. I don't want to spoil it for other people. But yeah, that was decent, wasn't it? Yeah, I've recommended that to Liam today. I wasn't sure about it at first. It's one of those you think, oh, am I going to like this? But yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I thought that was a very good film, that. Yeah. Thank you for the recommendation for that, teacher. Appreciate that. Seems it was I heard English girls who was banned from the US over cocaine. Fuck knows, mate. Stacey said she was playing Super Mario song on the Part Man. What, on the record player? Ram rights, that just sounds wrong. Freddie said, if you live stream tomorrow, I must remember my headphones and listen to you while rat shooting. Might make a bit more fun. The party's on, no stress. I'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure, but I might do. Stug said, did you watch that found footage film I sent you? Which one? What was it called, Stug? Because I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, The Taking of Deborah Logan. Again, I did watch that, and that was good as well. Yeah, that was good, that. I like that one. T2 said, yeah, I thought it wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was all right, wasn't it? Excite said, did you hear about the teacher that was beheaded in Paris? No, I did not hear. Well, Freddie mentioned it earlier, but we wasn't really sure. You know what I mean? Richard said, anyone recommend you any opera songs on the video? No. I'll tell you what, Rich, there was quite a lot of stuff I wasn't recommended so far. I don't mind. I'd listen to a bit of opera if someone shared it with me. And I say I'll listen to every song on there, but I didn't get a lot of pre-80s music, in fact, so far. Siren I didn't watch, Stug, but I've got it ready to go. Andy said the barrel was pretty trippy. He's listening though. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? That's exactly how I'd put it, Andy. Yeah, trippy, but nice and you can relax. I know people who like to get stoned and listen to that. I watch it drunk. They watch it stoned. But yeah, it's quite a weird one. Did anyone check out the other one? Dan, you right, mate? Sorry, I missed you there. Did anyone check out Swim and Sleep Like a Fish by Unknown Orchestra? Johnny Cash, very good, Carl, yeah. Oh, Freddie, yours was 70s, 90s. I don't think I've got to yours yet, have I, Freddie? T2 said, Mike, Echo and the Bunnymen. People said, I'll tell you what, that's number 2 on my playlist. T2, funny enough, yeah. When I first made my sorry, I wasn't swearing at you. When I first made my playlist about 10 years ago, that was probably the second song I put on it. Good night, Liam. See you later, mate. All right, T-Bone recommended the Butthole Surfers. All right, yeah, Killing Moon. That's on there as well. Al Ryan says sorry, but could not find the fish one. Unknown Mortal Orchestra is the name of the group. Hang on, I'm going to start it quickly. It wasn't Unknown Orchestra, it's Unknown Mortal Orchestra. Hang on. So awkward this shit is. But I'm on bloody, yes, Unknown Mortal Orchestra, fuck me. I thought I'd just shut the whole thing down now. I thought. Unknown, if that's how you spell it. Where's that coming up as? That's the group. Big Pad said, just got the Horror Zone Red back on Monday. The wee safety thing you pop on is a pain. Can't lost it after 30 minutes. What bit was that, mate? You'll have to message me about that. Oh, by the way, if you're interested, I do bayonets for the crossbows if you want one. You're off, Matt. Good night, mate. See you later. I heard you was hungover. Oh, Matt, happy birthday. So I forgot to fucking say while you was on. Happy birthday, Matt. See you later, mate. Hope you got that. Oh, you offered well, Stacey. Good night. See you later. Tell him happy birthday. Tell him I did say happy birthday. Eagles Hotel, California. That's a good one, Carl. Ninja Rabbi said, "Are pneumatic spear guns regulated over there?" I don't think that. I don't. In all honesty, I don't know. I don't actually know, but I don't think they are. Yeah, Johnny Cash. Yes, never thought about that. Said. Tac 2, you're right, mate. Yeah, Unknown Mortal Orchestra. That was it. You'll have to write some of these on the old thing, Carl. Carl, when do you reckon you'll have that video online? Just so I know. Just so I have a vague timeline. Don't have to be exact. As long as it's on a week before or something. I just need to know because I need to film my bit after I've got them all. I'll have to do a time, like a deadline thing soon. Oh, Sunday, nice one. That's perfect. Yeah, 100. That's fucking perfect, Carl. And you don't mind me saying it's you, or do you want me to not? Because I'll have to ask people this. Because I don't mind. I'll do like a proper shout out so people know. So people can visit your channels afterwards. Because I like to, give other people a bit of publicity. But not everyone would want to. Big B, you right, mate? It should be good, Stug. I don't know how I'm going to end it yet, though. But I think it should be pretty good. But I don't know how I'm going to end it. Ninja said, throw a stock on one and you'd have a pretty sick package for all kinds of hunting and other purely regular. Oh, this one has got a stock on it, if that's what you mean. That little beast. It looks quite nice actually in that in the video, I thought. But I'll do those bayonets to sell if anyone wants one soon. Big B said, "What do you think of my recommendation? Did I like, heart, and comment? Did I reply to you, Big B? If not, I've not seen them yet." Big Ped said, "The wee pin on the red button that lets you go to shooting the crossbow. Drop the cunt." Oh, fuck's sake! Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I'd have to have a look, Big B, and in all honesty, off the top of my head, I can't remember which ones you shared to me. Carl said, "No problems, mate. Yeah, I'm coming out with it, but I don't know what it was. But I've seen it. Here's what it is." Well, there you go. That's it, innit, Carl? Yeah. All right. I'll say I'll put a little bit in the corner for each person. Their name, so if people want to check out your channels, they can. Because it's good for you, like, to get a bit of publicity if you've got channels. It's partly why I do most of these things, just to get other people get the views they deserve. I know a lot of people ain't too bothered about that, but Freddie, I'm going, might be back on if you're going really late. All right, Freddie, good night, mate. See you if you're on. Big B said, I reckoned you'd like Night Demon, newer band, but they sound like they're straight out of the 80s. You know what? I can't bloody remember now, Big B. I'll be honest with you, I did get a lot of good songs out of it, though. I found a load of good songs. Yeah, it was good. It was well worth doing. Stark said, "Did you listen to any of mine?" Probably sick of people asking. I got a good enough answer at least. So, did I? Thumbs up, heart, and reply to you. Al Rand said he likes old music. I'll be honest with you, I like anything. I like really old music. Well, I did then, Stug. I like old music, new music. There are, a lot of modern music is quite shit. It's not all shit though. I do have some songs on my playlist that was done by fucking proper fucking pop stars, you know, a week ago, sort of thing. You know what I mean? But that's very few and far between. That's not very common. I like modern music by, you know, top 20 fucking pop stars, but sometimes there are ones that capture you, you know, you like it. But most of my music tends to be from the 80s. This tends to be a sound I like. Something about 80s music. 80s music sounds like 80s music, if that makes sense. Tattoo said Tactical Pirate, yeah, just living the furloughed life. Fuck's sake, yeah. Zed said, I know he listened to mine. Apparently he had a look of horror on his face all week. Big B said, people give the newer metal bands a lot of shit, but that's because they aren't digging deep enough. There's shit tons of good newer bands. There you go. I'll tell you what, Doug, if you want to send me, I didn't get none of that. If you want to send me some 90s rave music, I'd fucking love it. I would love you to do that. No one sent me any 90s rave music. Carl said, I was into ska, but love all music, even classical. Yes, 80s favourite. Same here, Carl. I like a bit of classical. I've got classical. There's some really good classical film scores, isn't there? Ennio Morricone music's really good. Yeah, I didn't get no rave music or anything like that. Send me a couple of different types of that kind of music, Stug. Yeah, all the different genres of rave music. Because that, I'll tell you what, that would take me right back to my fucking teens. That'd bring back some amazing memories for me, that would. Andy said, agree, music these days is too manufactured. Yeah, and most of it's crap. You every now and then you'll find something that's all right. But a lot of it, I saw a picture the other day about about because all musicians have to be good looking nowadays. Now they can't sing. In the old days, you could be ugly as fuck, but they could sing like a motherfucker. Yeah. Big Ped said, Wolf Alice is the only new band I got into. The tunes for Trainspotting 2. Oh, I did not know that. I hadn't seen Trainspotting 2 yet, actually. Kyle, you right, mate? But yeah, I'm up for anything. And that's why I asked for these recommendations, hoping I'll get loads of different kind of music. And I did get a lot of different kind of music. And I did find some music that I've never ever listened to before, which was interesting. Because that's the thing. If you try and find music yourself, it's hard to find what to listen to. Sometimes it's better to be recommended stuff because, you know, I've now listened to genres of music I never knew fucking existed. Oh, I don't think I've listened to Peters yet. T2 said Mike Blonde Atomic. Blondie Atomic, yeah. Makes me drive like a lunatic. Yes, that's good. Peter, I posted 5 songs in your video comments. Please don't judge me. I won't judge you, Peter. Don't worry about that. That said, fucking teeny boppers ruined the music in the end. Yeah, changed it, innit? Tactical said, Glasgow. I had such a crush on the lead singer. Andy said, heard they wanted Ed Sheeran to dye his hair. I've already made it big. Actually, Ed Sheeran's one of the classics. Yeah, he's not yeah, he can sing. Not that I know a lot about his music, but yeah, he not the good looking singer, is he? Sort of thing. Yeah, that's quite. I like that. That's a good point. That's it. Filling them with themselves over the singers, not giving a crap about the music. Yeah, I think that's probably it, isn't it? Al Ryan, well, thank you. Yeah, as I said, I'll listen to anything, and if people want to, don't think I won't like it. I like all music. If you saw my playlist, there's fucking so random. I have got some sort of techno sort of stuff on there, a bit of everything. Yeah, get me a bit of rave music on there. You have to see if you can link me to them, but I appreciate that. Richard said, "Thing is, anyone can learn to sing. There's no excuses for these pop singers not being able to sing. It's just laziness in the music industry. Who can auto tune it. The Prodigy, yeah, there's some Prodigy songs I like. T-Bone said best 90s techno was Human Resource to Dominator. I'll tell you what I'd like to find. Now, some of you, there's, I don't know what it is, but it was in the 90s and what we talking about the 90s rave music. There was this music that was, I don't know what kind of music it was. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the fucking types are called, you know. But the song or the tune was actually based off of The Evil Dead. I'd love to find that again. So it actually had samples of, you know, Ash talking and what's his name, his mate in it. Yeah. Carl said, anyone know where I can get custom made knife scales? No, not a clue. Hopefully someone in here might, Carl. Says I can't remember who did it, but James Brown is dead. It's pretty good. Carl said, not in heavy metal, but loved Rainbow Rising. The album told a story. Tactical X was into rave music, and as a rocker, used to drive me mental. But in the end, I ended up liking some of it. Only some. Big B said there's a thrash metal band called The Evil Dead. Nice. Yeah, this was in the 90s, and someone gave me a tape of it, and yeah, and it was like some fucking, I don't know what the kind of music's called, but you know, like this sort of rave music, but it was Evil Dead. Simon said, have you tried George Thorogood and Destroyers? No, I haven't, Simon. You'll have to put that on my request ring. I'll give it a go. Because the problem is, if it's on here, I'll probably never ever see it again. Oh, they're not on YouTube. The guy who stays in my village was one of the main DJs for it. Evil Dead's worth a listen, actually. They're all right. Hard fuck up thrash. I got a lot of thrash metal stuff. In all honesty, I'm not really into thrash metal. It doesn't do a lot for me. I've got quite a lot of that. I'm not complaining though, but yeah. Because I may find, because I do like, not that it's thrash metal, I don't know, but I do like a bit of Danzig. Danzig's quite good. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Bat Out of Hell. You know what, Carl? I like Meatloaf. I think he's decent, he is. Didn't he ever make any money out of that? That's a shame, isn't it? I like Meatloaf. He's a fucking good singer, he is. Let me look that up, Stug, because I would fucking love to find that. Right, tell you what. Everyone stop commenting for a second. I'm going to play this music, but you're going to hear like feedback. So it goes mental, sorry. This ain't it. This is an advert. No, I'm going to skip in a bit. Right, that's definitely not it. But thank you, Stu. T-Bone said George Thorogood did a version of Bo Diddley's Who'd You Love? Tight Issues and Secrets. All right. And I appreciate you trying, Stug. No, that definitely ain't it. Yeah, AC/DC. Big B said Meatloaf is good, but I don't know what he's thinking with that name. Johnson, if you're listening to The Barrel in a restaurant, you'd think nothing of it. As soon as you actually focus on it, it gets weird. That's pretty cool, to be honest. It's good, ain't it, John? I'm glad you like that. It's odd, isn't it? Yeah, you could easily just let that go in the background, wouldn't really pay no attention to it. Especially the video as well. The video makes it very fucking odd. She's good, she is, that Adolph Harding. I think she's from New Zealand. There's a couple of songs of hers I like. I need to listen to more of her stuff. I found her completely randomly a couple of years ago. One of those, I can't even remember. It may have been on sometimes on Radio 1 at like 1 in the morning. There's some DJ on there who just plays a load of random, like, obscure music. I think I may have found it that way. John saying happy birthday to Matt. He's gone now, but I'll tell him next time. Big B, sorry you can't post one in here, but you can post one. John, I think you've got a delay. See if you can click the live thing and come up to date. Oh, you won't hear this. Someone tell John. Hang on. He got it gone. I was going to say. I've posted it anyway. What was I talking about? Big Pets, and how do you get the bolts? How'd you get on with the bolts, mate? I just spent 80 quid on eBay to try most of the bolts. That they all come in. The only decent bolts you can get really are these ones without the modified tip and the other solid aluminium ones. I'll tell you what you may have to do though, if they won't shoot properly, you have to cut a little bit off of cut about that much off the flights. So leave that how it is, but cut about that much off. They'll fit better into the crossbow. I am going to sell these soon, by the way. If anyone wants any. Got an Allen key in there. It's all right, John. It's easy to do. I was doing it on Liam's earlier. I fucking delayed and didn't realise. You are, Fandy. See you later, mate. It's good having you on. Carl said it's the lyrics in the barrel that weird and random. Yeah, I don't think they make full sense. Jed, I expect you already have loads of Strangler stuff in your collection. The band, I mean. You know, I don't think I have. Zed. Zed, feel free to send me another list if you want. Do another 5 if you want. I'm all right with that. Yeah, the only decent ones, Big Ped, is the aluminium ones. And in my opinion, the best bolts you can get are these ones. For accuracy and the length they last, these tend to last slightly more than the other aluminium ones, but not with these. Like these are my modified ones. You know the ones I mean, the ones with the standard tip. Yeah, put another 5 on, Zed. Because your ones was themed, weren't they? So the problem is if they're sort of Halloween themed, I may not listen to them much. You know what I mean? John said, "Have you got many Halloween stories yet?" I'll tell you exactly how many I've got if you don't want to know. Right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actual videos, and I'll have an 8th off of Carl. So there'll be 8 full videos, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 written down stories. So it should be a good 2-hour at least video, because what there's going to be, I'm going to be in the woods live, and then during the time in the woods, I'm going to play you some videos I've been sent in of scary stories, true scary stories, and yeah, I don't know what's going to be happening to me while in between these videos, but something's going to be happening. I haven't planned the end yet. When do I need him in by? Probably next weekend at latest. Tactical, because I still got to put it all together. So yeah, if I got them by Sunday next week, that'd still give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd like them as soon as possible, though, really. So, but if you can't, it doesn't matter. Yeah, any paranormal ones, Carl. I'd prefer videos if that makes sense. It's easier, but you don't have to be on video. You can sit behind it and to point at the wall or point it at a picture on your computer. I can even change your voice if you want. But yeah, I want Halloween stories next weekend by the 24th. If possible, I'd rather have them by the 24th to 25th. Yeah, because I need to know how long the video is going to be. Big Pet said, when you have them for sale, mate, get me on Instagram. I will do. I'll do a video so you lot will know. But you'll see it on there. Thank you, Tactical. As soon as possible if you can, but yeah, no rush. But cheers, Carl. I was going to say you can do a separate one, do a couple because Pistol Crossbow fan sent me 3, so I don't mind people doing multiple stories if they want to. That's fine. If anyone wanted to do multiple stories, but yeah, it's got to be, I need them to be like paranormal, Halloween related stories. I suppose you could probably have like an alien type one. That's sort of scary paranormal, isn't it? But yeah, Tom said, I bet you have a cheeky grin every time you hear the Clash. I thought the Law and the Law one. Fuck's sake. Carl said, so we can sell or buy knives and such on eBay in the UK. But is there other sites where we can trade on? Haven't found. Well, actually, I don't think you're not actually really allowed to sell knives on eBay. If you try to sell a knife on eBay just as a knife, I'm sure they don't let you. I just have to do all my stuff privately. Thank you, Tactu. Appreciate that. Yeah, nice one. I'll look at that after this. I'm probably going to have to go off at 11:30 tonight because I've got some stuff I. Oh yeah, I was going to say yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's it. I was going to say, yeah. Yeah, I ain't actually read them yet. I'll read them. I'll read them soon. I said, Jim's. Well, I've not. The only ones I've watched is Pistol Crossbow fans. Oh, actually, and Slingshot Warriors because this was 2 minutes long. Richard, Mike, you like Meatless Bat Out of Hell album? You might like some counter tenor singers. All right. Ninja Rabbi said, "Wow, really? I bought tons of knives on eBay." US. Well, where are you from, Ninja Rabbi? American eBay sells knives, so I should have said that. American eBay sells knives. UK eBay won't sell knives. And in fact, if you're in the UK and you even try and buy a knife from US Amazon, it won't let you because I tried. John's Life recommended me some knives, and I found them on the US eBay. I thought, all right, buy them. Yeah. I should have said that. US eBay is fine. It's just UK. Yeah, UK eBay won't let you sell. It's because they were selling illegal knives, basically. Actually, well, I think they were, and they was letting people sell shit like pepper spray. But the funniest thing about it, I actually own the knife that they claimed was a flick knife, and what partly got knives banned on eBay. I'll show you it. Not the actual one, but I own one. These are what they showed. So when Watchdog was complaining that eBay was selling flick knives, pepper spray, and shit like that, what they was actually selling was this knife, which is not a fucking flick knife. So they were saying these are flick knives. It's not a flick knife at all. It's a fucking lock knife. Yeah, that's exactly what they showed. Yeah, and then eBay banned you could advertise knives. It's because they were selling illegal stuff. They was letting people sell illegal stuff. So now we've all been punished for it. Al Rand said the problem is that post costs a lot for a compass. It's like £37. Bloody hell, that's a lot. Carl said I put a daft video on my channel. Gamer gets respawned into the goldfish. We put that on just now. I'll have a look at that. Then you said, I have that knife, but mine is assisted open. Yeah, you can get an assisted opening one, can't you? Yeah, this one isn't. I like the assisted opening ones. They're potentially illegal over here now. Yeah, I like this knife. It's a nice little knife. And I like stiletto looking knives. The knife I've got out at the minute is this one, funnily enough. A bit bigger version than that thing. But I do love a good stiletto knife. Carl said, is there any form that allows trading? Etsy you can sell knives on. You got that one, have you, Big Peddy? Yeah, nice knives, isn't they? Yeah, toe-like clone, that's it. Yes. Richard, I wish parcels still get searched. I don't know. Neither of these are Tac Force, but you can get them. Akinwali. You right, mate? No, neither of these aren't branded Tac Force, but yeah, you can get them, can't you? What's I going to say? Etsy, Kyle. Try Etsy is the only place I know you can sell knives, like as a proper selling place. ELO, yeah, Jeff Lynn, they're good, isn't they? I'll tell you who likes them. You know, Daryl, who comes on my videos occasionally. He likes ELO, Jeff Lynn. He gets me listening to them sometimes. Yeah, you'll have to add a couple of songs to my thing, Carl, if you haven't already, and I'll give them a listen. Pete said, I think the person who made the rules for selling knives in the UK is currently making up rules for COVID. Yeah, fucking sounds like it, don't it, Peter? Ridiculous bollocks, isn't it? Carl said, cheers, Mike, will do. I wish you could get a bang on stiletto copy of At the Spring, but never seen. Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that. That would be a great idea, wouldn't it, Carl? Yeah, just a fucking button lock knife. Yeah, that's fucking Spring. They don't seem to do them, do they? Well, you can get something similar. This is the closest I've got to something like that. These are quite hard to get now. Now, this isn't far off, actually, you saying that. Actually, you can get something pretty similar. And that actually is. But yeah, they're hard to get, and they don't have the button. It's got a back lock. That's nice, and that's pretty much a copy of a stiletto. I forgot I had that. Yeah, I forgot I had that. You said. But that's actually, pretty much a copy of a flick knife. Ninja Rab, I said, Master Cutlery makes a bunch of knives. Get rebranded. That's it. I've had the Tac Force ones. What make is it? This is a Kissing Crane. Even says stiletto on the blade. You can't really see it, but Kissing Crane. Yeah, you can't really see it on here. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'd love to get more of these. But that's an actual, yeah, pretty much a replica of a flick knife, isn't it? Stiletto. Yeah, Kissing Crane, but I don't know any more than that. It's a Kissing Crane stiletto. Pretty hard to find now, though, because I've looked, because I wouldn't mind getting another one. Kissing Fraser Crane. Fuck's sake, I'm surprised Zed didn't say that. Is it Zed who likes Fraser, or is it you, Tactical? I know someone's. I don't mind a bit of Fraser in the morning. Watching it, I mean. I know what you lot like with your sense of humour. Don't forget to get your merchandise. I've got mugs, t-shirts, hoodies. Thank you, Tactical. And coming soon, bayonets for your crossbows. crossbow quivers. If you've got a crossbow and you want to carry, and these, by the way, these quivers will hold any standard bolts. So all the plastic ones, all the aluminium ones. Yeah. And then soon, the fucking broadheads. I may have to give up on making a quiver for those, though. I think it's just, for me, it's just too uneconomical. It's just not worth the bother. Everything I look into either doesn't work or is too expensive. And see, I could buy something and make you quivers, but I don't want to have to sell you a quiver for fucking 25 quid. I just want to buy a quiver for 25 quid. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I could make a really nice quiver to hold these, but yeah, it's going to cost a fucking lot of money, which is pointless. The whole point of making them things is they're cheap. Yeah. George Spraff. Yeah, maybe. Yes, you're right. Yeah, the George Spraff fanboys will buy them for fucking 20, 30 quid, wouldn't they? Tactical, exactly. Zed had kissing crane, and everyone likes a bit of bottom. Is there something you're not telling us, Mike? Fuck's sake. Stark said, what was the year when you listened to that song? It would have been 1995, 96, 97. Maybe a little bit later than that. So 95 to 99, say. That kind of era. Yeah. Lewis said, to be honest, I'd have a broadhead quiver. If there's a couple of people who really want them, I could do like a custom one. And what I'll do, I'll find out the price for how much it costs. Because I could do one. I don't know, Stug. It was some kind of rave music. I don't know. It's quite dark rave music. So you wouldn't want to listen to it while you was tripping. I'll tell you that. But I don't know what the music is called. A magnetic quiver, I suppose. The issue is the clips. What you have to do, you have to have the bit for it, and then I have to clip it in. All of the clips make it too expensive. The cheap clips either scratch the bolts, and I can't have that because it's going to fuck your bolts up if it keeps scratching it every time. The plastic coated ones are nearly 60p each. So what's 6 times 6? What's that? So it's going to add an extra £3.60 or whatever to each fucking quiver before I even sold it. And they're hard to make look nice. They're really hard to line up. They're hard to connect to the thing. These are aluminium, so it wouldn't be magnetic, sadly. I'll keep looking. I may be able to find something one day. Carl said, we'll do a video, edit it Sunday, mate. Then the other stuff may wait. Nice one, Carl. Slingshot said, I just bought Insidious Final Key. Oh, I think I've seen that one. That's quite good, that Slingshot. Hope you enjoy it. Big Pad said, I have a nice collection of stilettos, some over 40 years old. It's nuts. Or the UK season. Yeah, it's mad. Could be Dark Synth. I don't know. I have seen Hardcore Henry Josh. That's one of my favourite films. Absolutely love it. Zach Attacks, right, mate? Zed said to Josh, Mike had it on the film club. Yeah. Oh, I love Hardcore Henry. Peter, that's the one that I think Stug recommended that one. That wasn't it when I listened to it. Because I can actually still slightly remember it in my head. Although I'll listen to it again afterwards and see. Yeah, War of the Worlds. Liam likes that one, Carl. Tattoo said, let me know what you think, Mike. Yes, I will. I'll have a listen after this. That's all right, Peter. Don't worry about it. Yeah, War of the Worlds was good. Yeah. I can't say that's excellent. Tattoo put a daft video up earlier. You may see my face. May. Screenshot said, have you seen my new stiletto? I'll put the stiletto to shame. Yeah, my problem is with the 90s rave music, I don't know what the fuck any of it's called. like jungle. It may be jungle, hardcore, happy hardcore. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what the genres of rave music was. Could be jungle music. Could be garage. Not garage. I don't think. House music, hardcore, happy hardcore. Yeah, I don't know, but it was quite dark. But it was sampling the Evil Dead. Yeah, I don't think, and it was quite. That's quite dark toned, bit scary sort of thing. That's a big fish, little fish cardboard box, exactly. Yeah, sadly, I can't really help you with the music, trying to find that song because I don't know what kind of music it was. Yes, they did tactical. Yeah, that's Slingshot. So he said, didn't rave girls back then wear latex dresses? Yes, they did. Lewis said, did you ever see the video of that rave from the 90s? It looks like some kind of acid. The video of that rave from the 90s, it looked like some kind of acid trip dream. I'm not sure. I might have. I have seen. My mates used to go to it. I never had any interest in going to that kind of stuff, but my mates used to love it. I don't know. I didn't really like. Well, I never had any fucking money either to go to things like that. But yeah. Big Pet said he'd pay for one. I'll look into it. What I'll do I won't make them massively available because I don't think it's worth my bother. But for people who do want them, right, let me look that up quickly. Rich. Right, you're gonna hear something. That's closer than the other one, Rich. I don't know if it'd be old enough though. Wonder when that came out originally. It don't quite sound right. It nearly did. That's closer than the other one. It was sort of slower than that. I think that came out 2010 by the looks of it. Right, let's do Peter's quickly. You're gonna listen to it. It says it's gone. I'll have to look that up. Send me it on Thingy, Pete. It went somewhere. Went somewhere. The link didn't work, so I'll get distracted. Fist 5 said it looked like you've lost. Well, I've lost a little bit of weight, but I'll tell you what. You should have. Thank you, by the way. You should have seen me at the beginning of the year. I'd lost fucking nearly 3 stone at that point. I've put about 2.5 stone back on, but I'm still a little bit less than I was. I'm still half a stone, 3/4 of a stone less than I was when I was at my heaviest. So cheers. Yeah, I lost even more than this at one point. Yeah, ecstasy music, slingshot. That's it. Alaran, you're off, mate. Good night. Yeah, good night, mate. Well, I'll be off in 5 minutes, actually, myself. Yeah, that song's very difficult to find. I'd love to find it, but it's one of those. I don't know enough about it. All right, let me look. Yeah, I don't know. Stones in a kilogram. All right, that's lost. Well, 3 stone is 19 kilograms. That's how much I lost altogether at one point. 19 kilograms. Is that right? Yeah, 3 stone, 19 kilograms. Yeah, but I put quite a lot back on. Yeah, 1 stone is 6.3 kilograms. But I probably put fucking I put 12 kilograms back on over the fucking over the COVID period. Slingshot said he lost weight as well. Carl said no luck finding them. Talking about weight, do you go through phases where you don't eat much and then over the time can't stop eating? No, mine's just can't stop eating. I only lost weight because I actually really tried to. I just can't get motivated for it now. Doesn't mean a fucking bend. But it's making me ill now. I've put weight back on. It's making me ill again now. That's why I've not done videos all week. So I need to lose it. Oh well, I'll sort it out. I think what I'll do, I'll sell all them fucking bolts and the quivers and the not the broadheads and the fucking bayonets. Get myself a fucking treadmill because I'm so much more likely to use that. Tattoo said, me and my brother took shrooms last month and listened to Fortet Boiler Room. Words cannot describe the journey. That sounds brilliant. Tattoo said, I only know I've got feet when I'm lying down. 5 minutes ready. I'm going to stay on for 5 more minutes because I've got some shit I do tonight. I'll go a little bit past half past. I'm on 1 hour, 55 minutes. I'll do 2 hours. Yeah, exactly, Simon. So, yeah, there's a small chance I might be on tomorrow. Oh, actually, there's a small chance I might not be on tomorrow. Saying that I'm more. I don't know what's going on. If I don't go out though, I didn't go out in the garden. I'll be on. I might just have to do a community tab thing saying I ain't on. Might whack a video on tomorrow if I can think of something. Slingshot said, haha, tactical. How many girls do you know do cocaine? What's your thing about cocaine tonight, Slingshot? Josh said, do I watch Scott Adkins? I know of him. I would definitely watch his films. I've been recommended some of his actually. Yeah, I've not got round to him yet. Big compared to the 90s was mostly popular was Gabba and Happy Hardcore, mate. We called them free parties. Had them off the grid. Yeah, I never used to go to them. But yeah, my mates was more into music. I'll tell you what, by the time I was 15, I was an alcoholic. So I was more interested in just getting pissed. I used to get stoned a bit, but never, I was always on something every single day up until the age of like 20. Then I went to prison for a bit and finally stopped. But yeah, my drug of choice was always booze. Doctor, let me translate. There'll be no stream tomorrow night. I'm going into Wendy house. There you go. It's someone who needed to get the words out. Thank you, Carl. I said to send the email tomorrow. Cheers, mate. That's all right, Slingshot. I just wasn't sure. I was trying to work out where it's coming from. It's all good. I knew you was joking about. I wondered where it come from. Cheers, Pete. Yeah, I've quite enjoyed tonight, actually. Glad you have. But yeah, we'll see. If no one wants to get pissed tomorrow, then I won't be. But pity my hangovers weren't so long. I could come on Sunday, but that ain't gonna happen. I'd never be able to read all this out hungover like that. Yeah, if you want a nice stiletto coffee, search Kissing Crane. They even do a little badge thing, like a button. There won't be no snorting going on. Even if I could afford it, I don't like that shit. That does not mentally agree with me. Fist said, got drunk today, but tomorrow is the time to have a green day. Do you ever used to smoke green? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did years ago because I used to hang around with at least 3 mates who used to sell it. This was in the 90s. Who used to sell it, but instead of making any money, they would just smoke all the profits. So I never ever had to buy any draw, as we called it, because I just smoke it with them. Yeah, I used to love getting stoned. It's some of the best I was ever had getting stoned. But after a while, I started drinking more and more, and then started getting extremely paranoid. And then now, if I even smell someone else smoking marijuana, it makes me paranoid. And if I smoked it, I'd have to come in here, lock my fucking door, and just fucking hope no one would want to talk to me. And I even at one point was sat here once, maybe 10 years ago, just thought I'd try it, see if it still made me paranoid. And it did. It made all my joints, any joints that I have that hurt a little bit, it made them hurt more. And I was sat there thinking, fucking hell, why'd you collect guns? You're fucking mad. That's really weird. Yeah, so I was questioning my own fucking things that I love. Yeah, bizarre, isn't it, Freddie? Yeah. Bizarre what that does to me. Tactical did Mike, you're the organ grinder, we're the monkeys. But we thank you for letting us know about the stream. No, I was showing Tactical. Yeah, I'd like to come on. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. Chances are I might be on. You never know. But yeah, we'll see. But I'll tell you what, if I'm not on though, just so you know though, I'll put a community tab thing on if I'm not on. Drugs, Mike Freddy. It's not that I didn't like them. I just started questioning everything. It's weird. This year, I'm usually the one to have the green in my group, so I usually end up being the one offering to my mates. I get the paranoia bit. I also have an easier time to get a bit edgy. Yeah. I think my problem is, Fist, is I'm quite paranoid anyway. So that just heightens it. And I'm also, I think a lot as well. Like my brain's always fucking going all the time. Marijuana makes that worse for me, where booze makes me stop doing it. So booze is better for the way my brain is. Yeah, draw, just it's too much, and it makes me think too much, and then I start questioning every fucking thing. Private Joker, seeing the white lady ghost when you were a kid doing the spin around the lamppost thing. I've never done that, I don't think. Nice one, Carl. Yeah. Right, I better go off because I said I'd go off after 1:30 and at 2 hours. I have got some stuff I need to do tonight. For we're having some people, my brother's and that round tomorrow, so I need to do a little bit clearing up for that, and also got to help my brother do a fucking floor tomorrow. Yeah, I think a lot. It's the opposite for me. It makes me think too much, but I know a lot of people it doesn't. Yeah, I just smelt it, Freddie. Don't do it. Right, that can fuck you up. That can. It can kill you, and it can also destroy your brain cells. Sniffing petrol. Do not recommend it. Yeah. See you later, everyone. I appreciate it. It's been a really good stream tonight. I might be on tomorrow. I'll let you know. There'll be a community tab if I'm not. All right. See you later, everyone. Cheers for watching. I appreciate it.